Race fans, welcome back today's Grand Marshals, Governor Elliott Spitzer and Sergeant First Class Roy Mitchell, with the most famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
And Kenseth decides to make a move early on and takes the point away down in turn one.
He did it because he could do it. He had a big head of steam. He got into turn one underneath Jeff Gordon. Jerry, you got to get it done when you can get it done, and Kenseth did it just then.
That's a key move right there for Matt Kenseth, because he can get 5 points if he can lead this first lap.
It kind of looked like Jeff Gordon kind of tiptoed down into turn one. Didn't know what kind of brakes he was going to have. He was a little careful. Now it gets back.
He didn't tiptoe through the interloop.
No, he didn't like getting past, that's for sure.
So much for being patient at the start and not being aggressive early on, but Jeff Gordon has retaken the lead in about a quarter of a lap. He takes the lead. Denny Hamlin, here's the battle now for third position. Off the track, here's the 12 car of Ryan Newman, and the splitter on the front of that car looks like a snow plow. He's picking up gravel.
That's going to cause a little problem, too, because these rocks are going to fly off of that. You see the rocks flying all over the racetrack.
David Reagan, the 6th car, first time ever at Watkins Glen, and that will indeed bring out, as you said, Andy Petrie, a full course caution. They got all kinds of gravel on the racetrack.
Let's take a look at the replay here. Ryan Newman, he got off in the gravel traps and stayed in the throttle, exactly what you got to do, because if he would have slowed down, he would have been stuck. So he stayed in it. Stuff is flying everywhere, but take a look at that front splitter. A lot of concern whether that's strong or not, but it's holding up and it's just banging through everything, and he clears it.
Green flag waves once again, and here comes Tony on the straightaway.
He's got position on Jeff Gordon right here. Open up the door for Denny Hamlin.
And when you got position on the inside like Stuart Scott, he's the first guy to the right-hander, and you do not want to be in that outside lane. And wisely, Jeff Gordon tucks right in behind him.
On the opening lap of the race, Jeff Gordon got passed in turn one by Kenseth, but then he ran him down and passed Kenseth back on the back straightaway. Let's see if he can catch Tony Stewart here. Looks like Tony is just pulling away. Vickers spinning. You see Rudd go by. He comes back right across right in front of Rudd, and there's the Army car.
Yellow's out.
Regan Smith.
Looks like Regan Smith got the worst of that, too. Full course yellow.
Jamie McMurray will lead him down into turn one. McMurray, who sat on the pole in Infineon earlier in the year, becomes the third different leader here at Watkins Glen this afternoon.
His team extremely excited. Those are the first laps, believe it or not, that the 10 car have led all season long. You can see the team going back over the wall. They've lost the PDR influence. This is all a Gillette Evernham team. Car pushing just a little bit. Just make a slight air pressure adjustment. 4 tires and fuel, no chassis adjustment. They're down the way.
15.6 second stop, and that's not bad for guys who just pitted a car about 2 laps ago. What's the 99 car?
Looks like Carl Edwards dove inside of Kyle Busch here, and Kyle didn't see him, didn't know he was there. Gets spun around.
I tell you, that's just a racing accident right there. They're both going for the same real estate, and they come together. Nobody meant to do that at all, that's for sure. Let's see what Kevin Harvick saw out of the front of his car. He's coming off of turn 10, down to 11 right now. You see them both get together. Kevin's like, which way is he going? Smoke. Man, looks...
Down low, down low.
And that's probably why the full course caution came out, because of that big smoke cloud down there. They didn't want everybody running into that thing full bore and running into each other.
Look at a replay here, getting into one. You see the car wheel hopping, spinning. A lot of the guys that wheel hopped and went off straight, but this wheel hop situation just turned Tony right around backwards. And thank gosh they paved that. That used to be a gravel trap a couple years ago, and the drivers like this much better.
Oh, that's a great example of wheel hop right there. You can see the car just shaking up and down as soon as he started hitting that brake pedal. And when these wheels are hopping like that, they just have no grip whatsoever. That's why the car just spun around on it.
Yellow flag waving again here with 38 laps to go. Reed Sorensen, the 41 car. We were just talking a moment ago about the fact that the 41 car has spun and that he had not been on pit road since lap 16, was getting ready to come in another lap. He was actually coming in next time by. Here's the 48 car down and exiting turn 10. Now watch him headed into turn 11 as the caution's getting ready to wave.
Keep on digging. You got a car sitting that caution's out. Come on.
That's the same incident we saw with the other cars earlier. Juan Montoya gets underneath of him. Jimmy doesn't know he's there. Comes across. You kind of blaming on both of those guys. Now let's take a look at the 41 car now. He gets into turn 1. He's on the outside of the course. Oh, he gets loose. He spins. And now the problem here, he can't get it refired. He's stuck down there at the bottom of the racetrack in turn 1, and it won't start.
With Bobby Labonte pitting, that will give Jeremy Mayfield the lead of this race. And as you see, Labonte trying to get up to speed. We have spinners everywhere. The 07, Clint Boyer, the 12 of Ryan Newman, who brought out the first yellow of the day when he got in the gravel. And one car slowing down is the 8.
99. But
looks like he's got a real problem here.
Looks like they've lost an engine or something.
Green flag waves again here at Watkins Glen. Just 18 laps to go as Jeff Gordon will lead him down here. Denny Hamlin, Juan Pablo Montoya all the way across the racetrack.
Oh, I saw that one coming. Truex gave the 42 Montoya a shot. Oh,
he gets hit by Jeff Burton in the left front.
Harvick's really mad at Montoya right now. He's parked in front of him. He's not going to let him move. They both got an issue.
How did that contact happen from the get-go?
Well, we had a very long first gear and our restarts were always slow. And it's a little disappointing because, we had a really fast car. So I went for the inside to defend the one car. And he pulled me. He just hit me behind on the braking and he spun me. And when he spun me, I collected the 29. And, I got out of the car. So the car was completely trashed. And I went to Kevin and said, it was my fault. I got hit from behind. And he started shouting and grabbing me. And I don't appreciate that,
Let's show you again. Here's what happened on the restart with 18 laps to go.
Take a look at Martin Truex. Gets in the back of Juan. Gets him all sideways. Gets him sliding. Rear gets on it. Gets into Harvick. Montoya didn't do that on purpose for sure.
And that's what I was talking about. Harvick didn't realize all this had happened. All he knows is he got contact from Montoya.
Enter the inner loop, Andy. Gets sideways, gets punted from Kurt Busch.
Yeah, gets a little help for the 2 car.
Well, I tell you, that is not where you want to get stuck because now he's got to get a record to pull him out.
And Jeff Gordon has spun around with 2 laps to go, the leader.
Keep going. Come on. Keep digging hard.
White flag for Tony Stewart, trying to pick up his 3rd win in 2007, and his 4th win here at Watkins Glen. Can he hold off the charging 99 of Carl Edwards, who, by the way, is driving with an injured thumb, a previously dislocated thumb, and a bandage, trying to shift gears and hang on to that steering wheel?
Well, Jerry, he just cleared the most critical part on the racetrack, turn 1. That has ate everybody's lunch today. He's just got to get through this inner loop clean. Let's watch him get through here. Nice smooth turns, not aggressive. You see Carl Edwards' left front tire in the air. He's driving hard. And Andy, turn 9 coming to 10. He's about got this thing home.
Carl's not giving up, though. He's just trying as hard as he can to get right to the bumper of the 20 car, Tony Stewart.
Carl's got 2 more shots, the entry at 10 and the entry at turn 11 to catch him.
And Carl goes off the racetrack.
Edwards off in the gravel. Here comes Tony Stewart out of turn 11. And congratulations to Team Chevy driver Tony Stewart, winner of the Nextel Cup at Watkins Glen.
Tell me about the last part of the race. First, you're behind Jeff Gordon, then Carl Edwards is behind you. How did you see it all unfold?
I saw Jeff lose it the same way I lost it. It's You know, it was both of ours to lose today. I mean, Jeff and I by far had the best two cars, and we just had to keep the pressure on Jeff and hope he made a mistake, and that's what happened. I had my spotter tell me about Blaney going up the hill and lost too much momentum, gave Carl too big a run, but thing was awesome the last lap.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Tony Stewart has won at Watkins Glen today.